everybody, it's Emily at Arc Schooling, and it is time to talk about reading plans and goals for 2025. I rewatched my video from last year talking about my goals, and I wanted to see, did I achieve? Did I do what I said I was going to do? So my goals for 2024, I wanted to read 120 books, which boom, I have done, and I have surpassed. I read, as of now, we are halfway through December, I have read 170 books. So I'll probably hit 175 by the end of the year. So I have succeeded in my reading goal. I did the Build Your Library Reading Challenge, and I only have 2 prompts left, so I will hopefully have completed that by the end of this year. I did the Buzzword Challenge, and I will have that completed by the end of the year. I have to do one more book. I need a holiday-themed word for the title, and I have that, so I will be doing that. I did my TBR jar as a way to read the things on my shelves. I was not super successful with this one. I only did 8 out of the 12 months, but I still made myself pick things up off my shelves that I would not have picked up if it hadn't been for that. So I'm gonna call it a win. Was I intentional with my book purchases and my ARC requests? Not really. I tried. I think at the beginning of the year I was on a good start, and then it just went haywire. So no, I can't say that was successful. And I did 12 recommendations from 12 friends. I am currently reading my 12th recommendation. So that is something I was successful at. So I did pretty well. My life goals, I wanted to be on social media less. No. That is still a struggle, and I'm still trying to figure out how to fix it. I don't know if it's even fixable at this point. And I wanted to start exercising more, and it took me a while. I got to the point where I think in spring is when it started to kind of click, and part of that I think was getting my hormones regulated better because of perimenopause. I think that was a big part of it. Once that kind of fell into place, I was able to find a way to make exercise work. So it took most of the year to get there, but I did get there. I think I was kind of successful with my goals. So let's talk about what I want to do in 2025. Now, the first thing I want to talk about is I usually pick a word for the year, and I don't know what word I want to pick. Part of me wanted to still pick a word, but honestly, I'm just trying to get through. I'm trying to get through 2025. I don't know if I can motivate myself to come up with a word that I think would capture the year. Last year my words were fearless and be intentional. Part of me wants the word to be joy because I want to look for the joy wherever I can, but also that just feels cheesy and I don't like it. So I think I might not pick a word. If that changes, I will come back and let you know. But right now, I just don't want to think about it. I just want to get through 2025, however I can. For my reading goal, I think I'm going to stick with what I did this year and just go with 120. I'm not really looking to beat my goal or to beat where I was, because I don't want it to be stressful. But I've read way over 100 books the last few years, so I'm going to stick with 120. That feels very doable for me. So, like I said, as of now, I have read 170 books, so I think 120 is doable. As far as reading challenges go, I'm doing the Build Your Library Reading Challenge, of course. I'm going to do Buzzword again. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to do both of the buzzwords because she has the title one again, but she also has a book cover one. And I kind of want to do both, but I feel like that might be pushing it. So I'm definitely going to do the titles. I have not decided yet if I'm going to do the book cover. I might try and see what happens, and if that just falls apart, I'm going to let that go and just focus on the titles. I'm also going to do the Books in the Freezer reading challenge. I saw she had it up this year, and I looked at it and thought that sounded fun, but by the time I saw it, it was already halfway through the year, and I didn't want to add another thing. So I was thinking I might do it though, because it is a horror-themed reading challenge, and the prompts really do work for what I want to do reading wise. So, and there's only 10 of them. It's super doable. So I think I'm going to do that too. And I'm also going to do a nonfiction reading challenge where the goal is to read 18 nonfiction books, which again, I read like 20 something nonfiction this year. So I think that's doable. So all of those that sounds like a lot. So I don't know, but I'm also going to do my TBR jar because I do want to keep working on reading my shelves. There are just a whole lot of books that I own that I should have gotten to by now, and I feel like the TBR jar is a really good way for me to keep on top of that. So I think I'm going to do that again this year, and I'm going to aim to be a little more successful with it because this year I only did, like I said, 8 out of the 12 months. I think I could do more of those months. We'll see. I am again going to say I want to buy less books. I'm really not good at this because I'm always looking for things to add to levels, to write lip bites, to, for work stuff. And so that is generally where things get out of hand. Plus, adding in books for Regina, and we're still homeschooling. So like I should have enough things on my shelves, but there's always new stuff that sounds great. So I end up buying a lot of things. And then I end up buying a lot for myself too. And I think that is where I need to rein it in. Like I might not be able to rein in the work purchases and the homeschooling purchases, but I can definitely work on reining in the me purchases. So I'm going to try to focus on reading things through the library, whether that's my actual physical library books or Libby and Hoopla. And if I like it enough, then I can purchase a copy. That's doable, right? Like I should be able to do that. I also want to continue working, I should say, because I have started on purging my shelves because I own way too much. I'm out of shelf space, and I'm not even joking. I have shelves in every single room of my house except the bathrooms, and I have no more space. It's gone. There's no more room for things, and I have like 3 book carts that are overflowing. It's ridiculous. So I need to work on that. It's so hard to get rid of things because like I'm still homeschooling. So I still think in my head like, well, what if we need it? And I have a lot of things that I'm like, I've earmarked for like, maybe this could be for something for Build Your Library. So like I have so much stuff that I just really need to work harder at letting it go. So that is something I want to work on. I want to get rid of 500 books this year, which sounds like an insane number, but if you guys saw or knew what I actually have on my shelves, like it's not that much, honestly. So I would like to do that though. As far as health goals go and like life goals, like I said, I just want to get through 2025. That's my goal. I want to make it through the year. I want to keep exercising. I've like finally gotten myself in a place where I think if I can maintain the routine that I have set up for myself, then I'll be in good shape. Like I will be able to keep that going. I am a creature of habit. I like routine. I like keeping things like going once I've started them. So I also like having a checklist. So I think when I do my bullet journal, I'm going to give myself like a way to mark that I've worked out on a daily basis beyond just like a daily to-do checklist kind of a thing. I haven't quite figured out what I want to do with that, but something, because I am a sucker for checking off a box. So if I can give myself that, I think it'll help keep myself on track. But I currently work out 4 days a week. Though they're not like super long, high intensity workouts or anything, but I'm working out 4 days a week, which is insane for me because I hate exercising. I hate sweating. I hate all of it. Like I hate it so much. I was doing really good with walks until it got cold. I don't like being out in the cold. so I don't generally do well with walking outside, but I got a treadmill for Christmas. I know I have it because the box is sitting in my living room because there's nowhere else to put it. Like I told my husband I wanted it and it was on sale, so he bought it for me. So I know I have a treadmill for Christmas. I don't quite know where it's going, but I have it. So that should help with the walking during the winter months or when it's yucky outside and I just like can't get out. So I'm excited for that because I do like walking, especially if I can do it like while I'm listening to an audiobook or something. That'll be great for me. So I think I'm on track to like actually stick to my exercise goals in going into 2025. So I'm excited for that. So that's it, guys. Those are my plans and goals for 2025. Yeah, so let me know down in the comments, what are your goals for the new year? And I'd love to hear about it. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Happy reading. Bye.